YouTube, what is going on with y'all boys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be making a dark, evil type beat, some for DOE and Southside's newest project called Demons Are Us. I've been hooked listening to it all weekend, so we're going to try to make some in that style today. So before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at maxflames_. And also, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe down below because it helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so if you guys listen to the project, a lot of the melodies were like really simple but evil. So the way I want to kind of convey that feeling, that evil feeling, is by starting with a string layer or some sort of like brass or orchestra layer pretty much. So I'm going to pull up Contact. The bank that I want to use is this bank here. It's called Balkan Ethnic Orchestra. So I think I'm going to start with I want to start with this romantic violin. So I like what I just laid down. That was pretty quick. So I just did I just went to tools and then dump score log to pull it up. So what I'm going to do is do Control Q. So I like that, and then what I'm going to do is bump it up to about 163. Actually, I think I'm gonna go down to like 156. So I like that. What I'm going to do is link it to a mixer here. And then what I'm going to do is put a halftime over it. And then I'm going to go to half loop. And then I'm going to change the mode to 1.5x. So let's see how this sounds. So that's good. So now I'm going to put a Reels plugin over it, which is pretty much like a sort of like a tape emulator plugin. And then to top it off, I'm going to put a pitch wheel on it, which pretty much just plays with the pitch, but the pitch wheel gives it like a sort of different feel instead of just pitching the sample up. So alright, so now that we have this string layer down, I'm going to layer in another layer to kind of fill in the gaps of the melody. So I'll probably use Analog Lab here. So I'm going to record this pattern in. So I'll do Control Q on that. Alright, so now I think I'm going to put a piano layer on this. So I think I'm going to pitch transpose these all down too. So the way I did this is by selecting all of these channels. And then I went to this arrow right here and then went to transpose selected. And then I'm going to just type in -2 right here. So that'll bring it down 2 semitones. And then one more layer I'm going to put in. And it'll be from SRX Orchestra. So for the drums, I'm only going to use like 4 sounds for it. So I'm gonna use this Oxygen 808 from my homie Kalari's drum kit. I'm gonna go in here and go to cut self, and then I'm gonna pull up a snare from here. That's good. So now I'm going to start laying out the 808. So I'm going to turn off my mic for this. I'm going to do the pattern, and then I'm going to pretty much just talk you guys through how I made that pattern. So yeah, let's get into it. With this 808, so what I did was I pretty much just laid out how it would regularly sound, like, like a regular 808 bounce, I guess you could say. And then within it, I kind of just switched the magnet to like third step, added a few rolls. I also used triplet rolls too. And then some of the rolls, or some of the 808 hits, I also moved them up octaves, had them higher up. So yeah, this is pretty much like a standard like Southside or TM88 bounce. This was very prevalent in the Doughboy album. I feel like it's very reminiscent of like 2013 to 2016 Southside and TM88 kind of beat. So now I'm gonna start filling in the hi-hats. With the hi-hats, again, like I said, they're gonna be pretty simple, a few rolls here and there. So So on the main snare, I'm gonna add in a few lower snare hits. And then the open hat is going to go on every one. So that sounds crazy. So now I know I said I was only going to add 4 sounds, but I'm going to add one more sound. It's just a kick, and the kick is going to be very simple. I'm going to have the kick like that. Alright, so for the layout, I'm going to start with just the first string layer, the analog lab, and then the last orchestra layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link all of these melodic sounds to a mixer bus. So I'm going to link it just to this mixer right here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to put a halftime on just the melodies. So I'm going to put this halftime on it, and then what I'm going to do is automate it so that it comes in sort of when the beat drops, I can automate it to turn off the halftime. So then for this breakdown section here, so I'm gonna pull up the Prid sidechain. So I like that. That kind of makes it really evil sounding. So yeah, man, that's it for the beat, man. I had a lot of fun doing this one. If you guys did enjoy this video, like I said before, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Comment what you guys want to see next. And yeah, so that's it from me, man. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.